The San Francisco 49ers are the best team in the NFL, and when fully healthy, they might be unstoppable. The San Francisco 49ers have had an amazing year this season. Like I said, when fully healthy, they look unstoppable. And with an important matchup for them coming up on Christmas Day versus the Baltimore Ravens, I figured it's a good time to talk about this team because, man, like I said, they look amazing. But before I get into it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Also, comment, do you guys think the 49ers are headed to the Super Bowl? Because honestly, right now, as long as no injuries happen, I see them making it. But anyways, let's get straight into it. Last year, this 49er team was already pretty good. They made it all the way to the NFC Championship with Brock Purdy as their quarterback, the last pick in the NFL draft. And Brock Purdy would go ahead and get hurt in that game, and the quarterback position in that game, which is all around awful for them. And you know what? They would get absolutely destroyed by the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship game, and the Eagles would go ahead and go on to the Super Bowl. But there are a lot of questions in the offseason, being who was going to be the starting quarterback. I mean, Brock Purdy just balled out, but also Trey Lance was there, the guy that they spent a ton of draft capital on. And to be honest, he hasn't really seen a fair chance yet in the NFL, because I mean, he was supposed to be the starter that year, but you know what? He went ahead and got hurt in the second game. And also, we didn't know if Brock Purdy was going to be healthy in time to start after suffering that elbow injury. But after a while, what would happen was Brock Purdy came out as healthy enough, and then Trey Lance would go ahead and get traded to the Dallas Cowboys. So you know what? They would go ahead and roll with Brock Purdy for the year, and man, it was the right decision. Brock Purdy this year is second in passing yards with 3,795. He's first in touchdowns with 29, and he only has 7 interceptions. And he has the best QBR in the NFL currently with 76.1. This man has been on fire and he is balling. But Brock Purdy gets some discredit for his stats right now, all because of one reason. This offense is honestly overpowered. They have so many good weapons. They traded for Christian McCaffrey last year, and honestly, it was such a good trade. McCaffrey currently has 1,292 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. He's first in carries with 244, and this man also has some great receiving stats. When it comes to receiving the ball, he also has 509 yards receiving and 7 receiving touchdowns. This man is an all-around dog. Even Brock Purdy came out and said that he should be the real MVP of the NFL, not him. And then they also have Deebo Samiel at receiver. He's one of the most explosive weapons in the NFL. He plays receiver, but he also runs the ball. Deebo currently has 49 receptions, 787 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And with rushing, he currently has 172 yards rushing and 5 rushing touchdowns. This man is all around explosive. If he gets open in the open field, it's all around over. He's scoring a touchdown. He is actually so good at doing plays like that. They also got Bradon Ayuik. He's also been balling out this year. 59 receptions, 1,000 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns. He's also been killing it. And finally, at the tight end position, they have a guy named George Kittle, and he's one of the best in the league. George Kittle has 55 receptions, 865 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He's also a great tight end, like I said. He went to college in Iowa, and you guys should know how good Iowa is at producing tight ends. They have some great tight ends coming out of that college. People do like to go ahead and discredit Brock Purdy for some of the throws that he makes, because honestly, sometimes he does have to throw a pass behind the line of scrimmage and it goes all the way to the house. But you know, he got some explosive weapons, I'm not gonna lie. Some people like to call this 49ers offense, when it's fully healthy, a super team, because man, they have a lot of people closing in at 1,000 yards. Ayuik already has 1,000, McCaffrey already has 1,000, and Kittle and Deebo are not too far off. They could go ahead and have 4 people on this team that have 1,000 yards this season, which is all around insane. They also have the best left tackle in the NFL, in my opinion, being Trent Willams. This man is an all-around dog. If you are going up against Trent Willams, you are probably not getting past him. I know it's a fullback, but gotta give a shout out to Kyle Shanahan. He's also a great fullback, and he actually gets used in this 49ers offense sometimes. And also, did I mention that they have Kyle Shanahan coaching this offense? This man is an offensive mastermind. This man draws up some amazing plays for this offense, and all around, he really knows what he's doing. You gotta give some credit to him for that, because man, he's doing a great job being this 49ers head coach. Alright, now it's time to talk about the other side of the ball for the 49ers, because man, their defense is absolutely stacked as well. Starting off, they have the guy that won Defensive Player of the Year last year, Nick Bosa. Currently, he has 10.5 sacks on the season. This man is a monster on the defensive side of the ball. One of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive player in the NFL currently. I have to name off some guys on this defense, and you guys can tell me what you guys think, because this might be the best defense in the NFL. It's between them and the Ravens. In my opinion, the 49ers have it, but this is just all around ridiculous. They traded for Chase Young at the trade deadline. He's an all-around dog. They have Eric Armstead, Javon Hargrave, who they signed in free agency. They have Javon Kinlaw. They have Nick Bosa, like I already said earlier. They have Randy Gregory. They have Dre Greenlaw. They have Fred Warner, which is probably the best middle linebacker in the NFL right now. And they also have Trevarius Ward, a great corner. This defense is absolutely stacked and is all around ridiculous. This is truly an elite NFL defense. It's just all around ridiculous. The 49ers just have a whole bunch of dogs on offense and defense. This team is absolutely stacked. And a lot of people, me included, think this is the best team in the NFL, and in my opinion, for good reason. This team is just all around ridiculous. And I just want to mention the only reason why I say when fully healthy this team is unstoppable, because when they went ahead and lost to the Bengals and the Vikings and the Browns, this team was not fully healthy. Deebo was injured, Trent Willams was injured. Team was not fully healthy. They lost a lot of players. So like I said, if players are hurt, some things start to go wrong. But when this team is fully healthy and locked and loaded, yeah, man, you're going to need a prayer to go ahead and beat this team. So yeah, that brings us to the conversation of the game that's happening on Christmas Day, 49ers versus Ravens. The game is in San Francisco, and this one could be a game of the ages. It could be a blowout in my opinion, or it could be a low-scoring great game. There's a lot of important outcomes that could go ahead and happen with this game, and honestly, if the 49ers win it, they're the best team in the NFL. It's not even a question. But if the Ravens win it, then I guess the Ravens should get a lot of respect from it, in my opinion. Me personally, I have the Ravens winning, but you guys also got to remember, I'm a Raven fan, so of course I'm going to go ahead and pick them. But honestly, I will admit I am kind of scared for this game, because if we did get blown out, I would not be surprised whatsoever. The 49ers are just absolutely an insane football team. But yeah, comment and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the 49ers or the Ravens are going to go ahead and win this game? Because this game is just, oh my god, I cannot wait to watch this masterclass. But yeah, in my opinion, I think the 49ers are going to go ahead and lock up the #1 seed in the NFC, since Philly went ahead and lost a whole bunch of games and, you know, they're on that losing streak. The 49ers are in the first spot, and I think they're going to go ahead and lock it up. Even if the Ravens do win this game and San Fran wins out after that game and Philly wins out after that game, San Fran is still the #1 seed in the NFC, of course, because they have the tiebreaker. The 49ers are just on a whole nother level. In my opinion, I think the Cowboys, if they play the 49ers, they're getting dogged on. Philly goes ahead and plays them again. The 49ers are probably going to dog on them again, especially if the game is in Santa Clara. Honestly, as long as this team's fully healthy, no team in the NFL, in my opinion, besides the Ravens, which we're about to see what they can do, no team, especially on the NFC side, can mess with this team. This team is honestly just too good. And honestly, I see the 49ers going to the Super Bowl this year representing the NFC side. They're just too good of an NFL team as long as everyone stays healthy. Who will they play on the AFC side? I have no idea. Maybe it'd be the Baltimore Ravens. Maybe it'd be the Miami Dolphins. I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to go ahead and go there. But yeah, there's a lot of potential for the Super Bowl this year. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a surprise, in my opinion, in this year's Super Bowl. It's going to be all around wild, though. But as a Raven fan, I would love to see them go there. But yeah, that's my take on the San Francisco 49ers, because honestly, they look unstoppable. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. Watch this video right here on the Indianapolis Colts and how good they honestly are looking. Because in my opinion, Shane Steichen is Coach of the Year. And with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video.